Hi guys, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today's going to be super bittersweet, you guys. It is the last video I'll be posting in 2021. What a heck of a year this has been. But today I'm going to get ready for New Year's Eve. So if you want to see the look that I come up with, please stick around. If you're new today, hi, my name is Laura. I'm going to be 51 years old next month. Here on my channel, we test and recommend products for our aging skin. So if that seems like something you would enjoy, please hit that subscribe and notification bell and join our amazing family here. All right, you guys, let's go get ready for New Year's Eve. Okay, you guys, yet another backdrop. Yes, I got it for New Year's Eve last year. And yeah, so that's nice. I can just keep reusing these every year. But yeah, I really enjoy it. Too bad we can't see the clock really well, but I'm super excited, you guys. We're going into 2022. Hope this year will be a lot better, health wise for everybody this year than it has been this last year. So we just got to keep hoping and praying that things, get better. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to be going to a party, like I mentioned in the last video. So that's what I'm going to be getting ready for. It's actually not today, but hopefully I'll come up with the idea for when it does happen. Okay, you guys, before we even get started, we have a couple geniuses amongst us. They are so nice, so smart, and I was just so thrilled that they both shared the same thing. So obviously, some people know about it. Obviously, I didn't, but they told me about it. I'll put their names here and what they mentioned, and I bet some of you have already seen that comment. So, but it's regarding the L'Oreal serum. Raise your hand if you guys hate this applicator because it is a mess. It is ridiculous. I can see where they were going. They were trying to make it, like a serum, and I appreciate that, but it is a mess. So these gals told me about these pumps that you can buy on Amazon. Obviously, I already ordered mine and got mine, and I gave one of them to my mother because she also uses this and it works, you guys. So it comes in a pack of four. I can't remember how much they were, but of course, that'll be in the description box below. But that's how, big it is. And let's see how this works, you guys. So as you can see, this is a complete mess. So I'm just going to get rid of whatever product, as much as I can and, put it in a bottle. I'm probably going to have to scrape that off. But before I put on my new pump dispenser, I am going to clean this area here. And I mean, look how much product we waste with this applicator here. You would think that they maybe next time, the next round, they're going to realize, this isn't working. So, okay, you guys, moment of truth here. And look, it is absolutely perfect. So let's see if it works. Let me get my little palette here. It works, you guys. It really works. I don't want to waste too much product because I'm not using this today, but it does work. Super exciting stuff, you guys. This is like life-changing, groundbreaking information, top secret. So yeah, I'm super excited. Thank you, girls, so much for letting me know about this, and now all of our followers here. Okay, you guys, let's just get started. I am going to pull my hair back, get this out of our way. And the palette I chose to use, you guys, is that LA Girl. I told you it's one of my favorites. It just screams New Year's Eve. I mean, look at the shades in here. Look all that you can do. So, yeah, I have an idea, believe it or not, where I think I want to go with this eye look. I am going to, prime my eyes really quick. I have already done my eyebrows and my skincare. So lids are all primed, you guys. I am going to use tape. I really have been liking using this. It really does help with the hooded eye situation. And again, I kind of want it lifted, but not too much. And today is actually not New Year's Eve, you guys, but I am, going to do a look and hopefully it can be the look that I use on New Year's Eve. So I'm not sitting there on New Year's Eve trying to, decide what I'm going to do. So this might just lead me in the direction I need to go. So this is a trial run, you guys, for that day. Okay, so I'm actually going to start with the shade Night Out here. And I'm going to put this on a very small detailed brush here. And again, you guys, here we go with the mirror. Okay, I got my mirror, even though there's one right in this palette. So I'm going to put a little bit on the outer corner. And I'm just going to stamp this in. And this does not have to be super precise, you guys, because I am going to be mixing and all sorts of things going on with this eye look. So this is just like a base at this point. And again, I'm just tapping that in and swiping it ever so slightly into the tape there. And that seemed to go on pretty good. Again, I'm not going to go worry about it too much here because I am going to be putting something on it. This is just basically, again, just a base. Okay, and I'm going to do the same in the inner corner, you guys. You know, I am just destined to get this halo down on my eye. I mean, it's an easy thing to do. It's not, you know, a super complicated look. It's just my eye shape that gives me the problem. You know, I never know how high to take it, and especially on the inner corner. Okay, that is actually looking really good. I'm liking that. And now I'm just going to take whatever's on that brush and, you know, connect those lines and sweep until that's all filled in just slightly. Again, I'm not too concerned about that middle because we're going to fill that in. Okay, you guys, what's your plans for New Year's? You know, I I talk to so many people, and you know, they say, well, I'm usually asleep by midnight, and honestly, you guys, it's happened to me even at a party, especially if I had too many wines. So, yeah, we who knows what's going to happen. I'm hoping to stay awake, but I don't even know. Do you guys know if they're going to be doing the Dick Clark, or I don't even know what they call it now, the Ryan Seacrest ball drop in New York, you know, with everything going on. I haven't really heard anything. Like I said before, I don't watch the news, so I have no idea what's going on out there, you guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just clean the same brush, you guys, and I am going to go into the shade LED here. Now, the reason why I'm a little nervous about this one is it's like a oh, there is a shimmer or a satin or chrome finish. So I'm a little nervous how this is going to play on this part of the eye, but we're going to try it, you guys. You know what? I'm not going anywhere really, so this is the time. If it's going to mess up, you know, it's a good thing. And I'm not having to redo it, you know, the night of New Year's Eve. So I'm just kind of, so actually it's really cool. It's just, I'm glad I laid that base down because it's not as sparkly or, you know, shimmery. So it just adds just enough of dimension here. So I'm super excited. Yeah, that's good. Okay, you guys, I was a little nervous to use that here, but it's working out really well. And I'm just going to take whatever's left and just lightly sweep. This is going to be a pretty dramatic look, you guys, if you guys haven't noticed. Yeah, so now I'm going to need to find my little flat brush. I'm actually going to use this flat brush here, and I'm going to use the shade. I'm debating, you guys, between All Nighter and this Stiletto. So they both look super pretty. So let's swatch it. This one is Stiletto, and that one is All Nighter. Oh gosh, you guys, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with All Nighter. I think that's why I chose the blue. I must have been heading that way in my head. So we're using All Nighter, that blue there. So I'm gonna put that. No, I'm not, you guys. Nope, I'm lying. I'm so sorry. I had something else in my head. I forgot. I will be using that. But first, I'm going to go in with Disco Ball. So I actually just cleaned that brush off. And let's go in with Disco Ball. I had something else in my head. So Disco Ball, I'm going to pack right here. I may have to wet a brush for this part. I'm not sure yet. So Disco Ball, I'm going to put more at the top here. And I'm going to clean off that brush. And now I'm going to go into that all-nighter and do that on the lower part. So we're going to have all sorts of things going on in this eye look. And I'm just going to kind of mesh these two together. And I'm going to take this brush here and go back into that LED and just kind of sweep that so there's, you know, not that distinct line there in between all the shades. Hey, you guys, I actually really like that. That looks really fun. It's a really different. So now I'm just going to go into that night out and just put a little bit on that and just go lightly above all of that. Now I'm just going to take a really fluffy brush and really soften that part up. Just going to put a little bit of the all-nighter and creep up just a little bit more. You guys, I'm watching my son and daughter-in-law's dog again, Daisy and Oliver. So if you hear them, they're here. The kids are in Arizona. They go every year the day after Christmas. So, and they're there for New Year's. So I don't get to spend New Year's with them. Hopefully one day I will be able to. But okay, you guys, I think that's all I'm going to do for now. Okay, so I'm going to do the other eye really quick and I'll be right back. Hey, you guys, this is it so far. Yeah, it's looking super fun. And now what I'm going to go into with is this essence, and this is a super precise eyeliner. And yeah, I have never used this before, and it's long lasting and waterproof. I don't know, have you guys seen this? I just happened to pick it up. Now, the only thing is, it is a brush applicator. It's not my usual felt tip that I'm usually used to. So this should be interesting. I'm only going, from the middle of my eye. I'm not going to take it all the way over. And I'm not going to do a huge wing, you guys. I'm just going to go out just slightly because I am going to be wearing lashes. And that usually hides all this anyway. So if you're doing this look, yeah, and you like your wing, do your wing. But I'm just going to do like a little baby wing. That went on super easy. I actually like this here. Usually I do not like brush applicators for my eyeliner, but this one's really easy to work with. So let's take off the tape and see how it looks. I did see some fallout, and let me just make sure, but oh, that looks really good. I really like that. Okay, so now that the pressure of the eye look is over, let's talk about 2021, you guys. It was quite the year. Yeah, it started off really, I was really frustrated with the channel. I remember that. Things were just, I was kind of new. I think I had just started in October. So the time at the beginning of the new year was like only 3 months that I had been doing it. But it just wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. And so I was just, in a little rut. I remember that, but I do remember some of you are still here from that period. And, you guys just make all the difference in the world. And then what changed was when Allie had picked me for that contest. She had picked 5 winners to win $500 gift cards to, you could either get Sephora or Ulta. And I chose Ulta because I love my drugstore and I knew I could get both there. So that's why I chose that one. And yeah, that's when the channel took a turn, and I met a lot of her followers came over here. Once that happened, she's such an angel. And yeah, it just was the boost that I needed. And yeah, so that was a fun time. And then again, the channel took a huge turn when she mentioned me in one of her videos regarding the L'Oreal serum. And yeah, that's when everything just kind of changed. And I've met so many of you guys, and it just everything with the channel became more active. So it was just fun. You got to meet so many new people. People are starting to talk. People are starting to help each other on the channel. So yeah, it just was a fun up and down year, you guys. And then this COVID's back. So these past few years have just been so interesting. So, but for some reason, you guys, last year I was not excited about going in 2021. This time I'm excited. I feel like good things are going to happen. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel that way, but usually my instincts are really good about that kind of stuff, you guys. So let's hope that's going to happen. Okay, so I did put on my master blur stick, and now I am actually going to spray my face with the Rare Beauty. I do like this for underneath my makeup. I'm not a fan of it over. I just feel like my products didn't last as long. with my skin. With your skin, maybe it works, perfectly. But for me, I'm always trying to talk while I'm spraying this stuff. For me, it works better under my makeup. So, do you guys have any stories to share about 2021 or anything that's going to be happening in 2022 for you that you're super excited about? I would love to hear that. Any babies coming, weddings. So, I'm going to go into my complexion, and the reason why I chose the Super Stay, I haven't used this in a long time. It's the new formula. It used to be 24-hour, now it's 30-hour. I don't know why we need that many hours of wear, but I want to use it again. I haven't used this in so long, and sometimes these kind of things, you guys, my skin changes and it doesn't work for me anymore. So let's see if it does, because it's a more matte formula. So I'm going to use, oh my goodness, I haven't used this in so long. It was hard to come out. So I use quite a bit. But I do want to mix, like I said, I think it is a more matte formula, if I remember. I want to wear this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. So it looks like that. And I'm actually going to mix it right into the foundation itself. So I just put, very little, just enough to give a little bit of glow. Yeah, I love going to my sister and brother-in-law's for New Year's. It's just they do such a nice job. He cooks way too much food. I don't know who he thinks he's cooking for. We tease him all the time. It's like just out of control. So at least we'll all have a lot to take home. But yeah, he cooks way too much. It's actually quite comical. Okay, so now I'm going to go in just using my e.l.f. brush. So I'm trying to use everything drugstore and affordable, you guys. See how glam we can get this with drugstore products. So this seems to be going on really nice. I'm glad I mixed some of that Glotion, I guess is what it's called, from L'Oreal, because this is pretty matte. But it is, covers quite well. Okay, let's take a look. I'm going to take my sponge. I always do this. I always use a brush and sponge. Ooh, this looks super nice. It's pretty matte, you guys, so keep that in mind. But it looks really nice. I like this combination I used the other day, and I forgot I even had this. It is the e.l.f. and this is their Flawless Brightening Corrector. And, it has a click type way to get the product out, but I do like this in my inner corner. As you can see, I hope you can tell, there's like a peach shade to this, which really helps with my darkness in my inner corner. I'm just going to use my finger to tap that in. Yeah, and that really helped a lot. Yeah, you guys, a lot happened. Like I said, in 2021, my son got married. That was such an exciting time. So most of my 2021 was planning for this wedding, and I didn't do as much as my daughter-in-law, but there still was, things in the back of your head, things that you had to purchase, and yeah, so a lot went on there. So that's where my head was a lot in 2021, and nothing else really exciting happened. I just worked a lot, and I didn't go on any trips. I didn't even go kayaking this year, you guys. It was just a bizarre year, so maybe that's why I'm so excited about going into 2022. Okay, for the concealer, I'm going to use my e.l.f., and this is the Camo Hydrating Concealer. And I'm just going to be very careful on this outer corner, because I definitely need to go get a new shade of this concealer. This is way too light for me. Yeah, I like that combo a lot. I forgot all about this little one here. Okay, I am going to use a little bit of contour, and I'm going to use the contour from Kiko here. I really love this, again, with the shade. It's just the darkest shade on the website. You guys, there's no name. I have looked several times. So there's only two shades, and this one is the darkest one. And I'm just going to blend that in. And if you are new, you guys, I tend to want to stay looking straight forward to see where I want to place this contour instead of looking to the side. And the reason why is I tend to, if I go on the side, I'd probably put it right here. Another thing about you guys, 2021 that I loved is I met a lot of fellow YouTubers that pretty much probably started the same time as me. Yeah, and I'll put all of their channels in the description box below. And yeah, they are just great people, you guys. And we have helped each other so many times or just lifted each other up when we needed it. Yeah, they're just great. And I, again, please check out their channels. I'll put, all their information down there. Okay, for bronzing and contouring, so I'm kind of using two different contours, but I've been using this, you guys, through LA Girl, and it's their Pro Conceal, and it's pretty decent. And the nice thing is it will stay on super long. I'm just going to put very little down my nose because I don't need much contour there. Okay, I'm just going to use a very small brush in this area. Hopefully I didn't wait too long and it's all dried down now. So I'm going to kind of move quickly here. And I'm just using, all these are like these little elf brushes. A lot of them are for their putty blushes and stuff like that. And I just find that they work really well with any kind of cream product. Yeah, you guys, the girls that have channels here, it is so amazing, like how different we all could be, but yet the same. We all tend to like a lot of the same products. One, does use a higher end more, but she also, switches back and forth. And but so do I. I tend to buy some kind, some high end is very rare, but I love watching her channel too because it does give me, ideas if I, get a gift card or something, and just to see her input in it because I know that she's going to be honest about it and I appreciate that. So okay, you guys, this is looking really really good. I love this for bronzer and it's so inexpensive. Love it. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to also use elf, and this is the putty blush, and I believe this one is in Caribbean because I had to look it up one other time, and yeah, it's so intimidating in the pan, but it is absolutely beautiful. So I am going to tap the back of my hand because I don't want to go in too crazy. And again, I'm just going to kind of look straight forward, you guys. This way I kind of get a good placement of my blush as well. So there, and I'm just going to bring it just a little forward there. And we'll creep it up right here and just a little bit into my eyeshadow. That way, it just kind of looks, for me, I don't know what it is, you guys. It just looks like it all goes together. You guys, I am going to start setting everything, even though my under eyes have not even creased at all. So I will set that with my Makeup Revolution, and this is the Conceal and Define. And I'm just going to spray that a couple times. I don't use powder under my eyes anymore. I just found for me, it just works a lot better. It doesn't look cakey and accentuate my wrinkles. So I just been using setting spray under my eye. So now we're going to start setting the face. And for the T-zone, I am going to use my NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. And I'm just going to put that on my T-zone. And you guys, I really don't think I have to set the foundation. So I don't think I'm going to. For powder blush, I'm going to use my BH Vanilla Cream Truffle. And the reason why I do this, you guys, is it does set this. So I don't have to use a bunch of powder. I could just use a blush powder and that will set that cream blush down. Okay, so what shade would probably go the best here? I'm going to say this one here. There goes Daisy. She's up there parking probably at the wind, you guys. And I'm not even kidding you. I'm just going to go and just set this. So I'm just adding a little bit more color and setting that cream blush down. Okay, you guys, so for highlighter, I'm going to use this Milani, and I got it in one of my Juicy Jazz collaboration kits, and I'm afraid it's going to be too deep for me, but let's try it. And I'm going to use this lightest shade here, tap it off, No, I think it's actually not bad at all. It's very, very natural looking. You know, it just adds a little bit of glow. It's almost like a topper to a blush. So I love this. You guys, this could have possibly sat in my drawer forever because I thought it was too deep. But so I'm glad I brought this down. And actually, it's just really nice to put, you know, around your bronzer too, just to add a little bit of sheen. Yeah, I really like this. I'm super glad I brought this down. Okay, you guys, let's go back into the eye palette and finish this lower eye look. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Night Out, and I'm using a pointy brush here. And I'm not going to be super precise here. I'm just actually kind of making it really, I mean, really smoky. I'd probably have never done it this smoky, but you know, you got to try things once in a while. I'm going to go into that LED, that deep slate shade there. I'm going to put that on the outer corner and kind of creep that up here into that line and create a little wing there. And I'll be putting this on the inner and outer corner. And I'm going to go into All Nighter, and I'm just using the tip, you guys, when I dip into here. And I'm going to go into the middle here. Woo-wee! I don't think I've ever done a eye look this dramatic in my life. Okay, you guys, I don't even recognize myself at this point. Right now, I am going to spray my face with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. You guys know how much I love this. And the reason why I like doing it right now is I don't like want it to interfere with my mascara. Guys, I'm going to use these little half lashes, and they're called Fry Happy through Amazon, and I just love them. They're just the perfect amount of lash for my eye shape. So I'm just going to use also, this is through BoxyCharm. It's a peel. It's very much like the Kiss glue pen. So I'm just going to use that. I couldn't find my Kiss one, so this is what I'm doing, you guys. And again, I'm just following basically the liner that I placed earlier. Then I also like to put a little bit on the lash itself. It just helps, you know, with the security in my head for them to stay on. And I'm sure it does help. So I'm very generous with the glue. And there you have it. And you could tell the difference of what it does. It just adds a little bit more drama, but it's not closing off my eye. Okay, I'll do the other one and I'll be right back. Okay, I had a little bit of fallout from probably putting the stuff under here. I'm telling you, these little spoolies from Amazon or anywhere you can get a spoolie, and use that instead of brush or your finger, and it just flicks everything away. I absolutely love these. So now all we have to do is the lip, and I think for the lip I'm going to use, it looks like I brought down Wet n Wild, and this is their gel lip liner, and this is in the shade Bear to Comment. So again, you guys, what I do is start on the outer corner and work my way in. And I go way above that Cupid's bow. Okay, for lipstick, I brought down by Milani, and this is in Pleasure. These are like the viral lipsticks everywhere, you guys. Everybody just raves about these lipsticks. And I will say they are good, and they smell delicious. And for a lip gloss, I'm going to use my Maybelline lifter, and this is just in clear. And I like to put it on the back of my hand. That way I'm not, you know, making this all, you know, all different shades of lipstick. And I'm just going to tap that on my lip. I do want to show you my nails. I did do my nails this morning. I love these. And actually this here, this gel polish here was actually sent as a gift through iMethod, the same one that always sends me everything, you guys. They are just amazing. But yeah, I absolutely love it. It's so beautiful and glittery. And that's with nothing under it, you guys. That is just the glitter. And yeah, so I just, went a little fun with it. But let me show you this while we're at it. This eye method, it's just a gel here. I use this all the time, you guys, and I never have enough time in my videos to show you. So hopefully this doesn't get cut out again. But yeah, I just put it on one of those spoolies and I just absolutely love it. It has just the right amount of hold for my eyebrows, and my eyebrows will stay that way all day long, and very little is needed. So that's why I love it so much. And you really can, maneuver your eyebrows around. It's not super sticky. It's not like glue. It's like that perfect hold hairspray for your eyebrows. And as you can see, like I could walk around like this for hours and they would not move. Okay, you guys, I got a little headband here. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it here. And I do have a little glass of wine. I don't have any champagne yet, you guys, again, because it's not New Year's, but this will be the last video. So I wanted to say thank you so much, you guys, for the best year ever. You guys are so amazing. Maybe that's why I'm looking forward to 2022 so much, is because you guys are all here. I feel like I always have somebody to talk to. And yeah, it has just been, you guys have really saved so much of me when my son moved away. Yeah, you guys have just completed, that part of me that would have been missing without him. And I cannot thank you guys enough. So I want you guys to have a very safe and happy new year. But yeah, cheers to you guys. You guys are amazing. You're everything. You're the reason why I'm here. All right, you guys, I will see you in 2022. I love you so much. And until next time, bye.